Florida, Louisiana, you're not going to own a house because you're giving the bare minimum in your life. You're giving the least. You're getting the minimum wage. So you're going to have a minimum amount of money to put into a home. Now, you could still live in California and do that, but you're going to have to rent a room. And the room is only going to cost you about $450 a month. And if you're lucky and you can find a place where you live in a decent neighborhood and you live like in a back house in the back of a person's house, like in a little shed or in a little thing ACU where they put their own bathroom, they put a bathroom in it, they put a little shower in it, and it's a one room, maybe has a little kitchen, and you rent that for 400 or 500 bucks a month, then you're set to live in California and you can enjoy California on minimum wage. So don't say California is overpriced or people are priced out from housing, because you can actually buy a house, 3 or 4 bedroom house in Apple Valley, California, for around $250,000. So that's cheaper than a house in Arizona. So it all depends on your location. California has a lot of desert, and the most expensive parts are Beverly Hills. Those are very expensive places, homes. But you could easily get a better home in Apple Valley, or you could build your own home with $60 million in the desert, and you will have acres and acres of property in the desert. So it all depends on where you want to live, really, and how much money you have. California is not overpriced. Anybody can come to LA and make it. Even if you don't have skill, you can have a job. Most minimum wage jobs right here in California are paying anywhere from $18 to $22 an hour, and that's working at In-N-Out Burger. That's working at Walmart. That's working at Home Depot. That's working in a factory. That's working for Amazon. They're paying people $18 to $22 an hour, and that's nothing. That's gonna get you a room every. That's gonna be able for you to buy a little car, a cheap car, not a brand new Ferrari. You're gonna buy a used car. You're gonna maintain it. You're gonna be able to rent out a little space or ACU in the back of someone's house in California. You might have your own walkway, so you never get to see the people that live in the house, or you never bother them. You just got your private entrance, and you have your little 1 bedroom room that you're renting for 600-700 bucks a month. It can go as high as you want to pay. If you do not want to rent um, a room in someone's house, you're a little uncomfortable with that. You're more comfortable renting an apartment. So that's basically 1 bedroom houses next to each other, or 1 bedrooms next to each other. You can go up to 1,200 a month. And if you have like a spouse or a partner, you can split the rent. So it's not living in California is not as bad as people make it out to be, really. It's actually very affordable to live in LA. And people that leave LA, they're just people that they just don't succeed here. They don't find comfort here. But you know what I've noticed about people that leave California? Because people that leave California, they left the best. Especially if they left LA. They left the best location to go to a more simple location, a less evolved location, a less developed location. They left, but they took themselves with them. And I heard this say it from one person: wherever you go, that's where you are. I don't know who the hell said that. But wherever you go, that's where you are. So if you're miserable in California, Los Angeles, which is the best and the most amazing and the best it's going to get, maybe better is Japan or China, but Los Angeles, California is the best for an American, for someone who speaks English or Spanish or any other language, it don't matter, but mainly English and Spanish. And you go to another state, well, you are going to follow you. And if you're miserable at the best place, you're going to be miserable in a less best place. So it really is perceptual how you feel about a place. I love living in California, and I don't think I actually feel like one of the best things about my life was that I was actually born and raised in Los Angeles, California. They even made a movie about it called Born in East LA. That was me too. I was born in East LA. I was born in the General Hospital in Los Angeles. So, yeah, Los Angeles, California is the best, and I don't think it's going to get any better. I know there's plenty of beautiful places all around the world and all around the United States that look very beautiful. But yeah, they're beautiful for about 2-3 weeks. And it's a great escape. It's a great vacation place to go. But as far as somewhere where you want to live, either you live in New York or you live in LA or San Francisco. That's a place where you can live, where you can actually have a life, where you cannot do everything in 2 weeks. Yeah, you can go to Las Vegas, Nevada, but after 3 days you've done everything. Everything you could possibly imagine in 3 days, you're done. 3 days and $1,000, you have done everything. Over here in Los Angeles, California, I still haven't done everything that I could possibly do here in Los Angeles, California. And we're getting new things every year. So that's what I love about California and Los Angeles. And to all the young people that want to come over here and start a life in Los Angeles, you can make Los Angeles your home. You just gotta work hard, and you need a trade. You either, if you're not gonna go to college, if you're not gonna be a doctor, if you're not gonna be a lawyer, if you're not gonna be a professional, someone in computer science, like in the IT departments and stuff like that, if you're not gonna do that and you just want like a simple life, at the bare minimum, get a trade. Like become a plumber, become a air conditioner repair person, become an electrician, a contractor, a construction worker. Also, you might make money as a real estate investor, but it's better to get a trade like a automotive technician or something like that. Something where you really need a skill and you need to go to school for about a year. Become a nurse. You can become a nurse. Do that minimum of that of a trade, which takes about a year of learning. Come to California and you're gonna have a decent life. You might be able to afford a house.